Alrighty, guys. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to Dragon Age Part 3. Um, Last time we left off, we were traipsing through Ostagar. We had just been betrayed by our brother, cast out by the noble cast, become a topside dwarf, and after traipsing through Ostagar and going to the Korcari Wilds as part of our Grey Warden joining in initiation ritual, we also stumbled upon a Witch of the Wilds, and we recruited Alistair, who is already a Grey Warden. He was just guiding us on our journey, guiding us, Jory, and Davith, who are other initiates. We've already done the other side quests, like helping heal the sick Mabari, which hopefully will lead to us, bonding with that Mabari. And we also stole from the Tranquil's chest. So all that's left to do is continue with our joining ritual by talking with Duncan. So yeah.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
By the way, if you hear jingling or meowing, it's because my cat's with me.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I don't like this any more than you do.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
See? Davith gets it. You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Drink the taint. Master your taint, I should say.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Rip Dallas.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Kind of. He tries to leave
But the joining
because there's no
is
glory in
not
it,
yet
but then
complete.
dies like that.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished.
Hello?
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Well, I feel like I just had my taint conquered. Like I have just conquered my taint. That's how I feel. It's over. No, nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Maybe it's because we're a noble, even if we're a dwarven noble. Alright, we have leveled up, so maybe we should keep bumping up our 3 mains. And then... This is a good one. So this is also a good one to, Let's do combat movement. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Something here I'm missing. Oh, we had 2 points. Perfect. Alright, so I guess I'll just put it into tools. Boost up our picking. Anything I can look around here? Nope. Let's talk to Alistair real
If the
quick.
king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad and, well, it won't be pretty.
We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Right. Of course, of course. Let's head on over to the King's War Council then.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a full notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Continue. I need to make sure my audio doesn't spike that much. Because I do know that it's spiking suddenly. Okay. If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself. Famous last words.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Ooh, that's a good one. The last time I got sidelined like this, I ended up exiled.
But we are far from the politics of Orzammar here, and you have no brothers to interfere this time. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I think I'd like to see that.
For you, maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
The
I'm
tower is
thinking
on
red.
the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Big red puffy dress. Like a quinceañera kind of dress. You know what I mean? So when do we like the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
I clicked before I could read it, but basically asked, what do we do if the Archdemon appears? How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alrighty. Let's head on over to the Tower of Ishal then. Oh, there's a note here. Give me that note. Okay, note about the dogs in Ferelden. I think I don't have another chance, right? Nope. No other chance to buy anything. Everything that I had to buy has already been bought. Mostly I was more focused back towards inventory space. Here comes the long-awaited moment. This is one of my favorite moments in the game. One of, not my favorite, but one of. But it's up there.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here. Archers! Hounds! For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
I freaking love that cutscene. When I first played Dragon Age Origins, it was right after I played Mass Effect for the first time. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, to be precise. And it was definitely a difference in combat. So I had a hard time locking in. But as soon as I saw that cutscene, I locked the fuck in. That cutscene is, I feel like, it's one of the things that makes you more committed.
They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright. We got 2 more people in it with us. Let's do a little bit of equipment sorting. Everybody up. Let's head on in. Yeah, let's head on in. It's moments like this that I remember I shouldn't be in the front line. Okay. Gosh.
It really suits you.
You need to be stunned. So I can. Let's just focus on attacking right now.
That's it.
You're gonna assist him. Let me just assist him real quick. Please. And then we can. Yeah, there we go. So.
This should be easy enough.
So far, so good. I need to remember that I need to enter combat situations with Alistair first. Do that. Sorry, I'm a bit of a loot goblin. I can't help it. I see things highlighted and I'm like, I need to loot it.
On it.
It'll help me further down the line, guys. It'll help me, I swear. You never know. Actually, speaking of helping, let's make a couple of these. And then, that's a good one to have too. I'll make 2. Let me just, okay, we have acid flask, which is a bomb. Oh, over here. We have our health potions, poultices. I know I have the stamina drop for us. I think that's because of a mod that for some reason activated it, because that's not something that is in the base game. So I'm not going to mess around with that too much, because it's not supposed to be there in the base game. Just make sure that these guys have this available as well. And you too. Now in your case, because you are a mage, you can get your Lyrium potions as well. There we go. Alrighty guys. Activate our stealth.
Light as a feather, silent as a wraith.
Charging with Alistair. Let's get it started. Like Black Eyed Peas said, you know best. You. What is this? Why do I have sustained thing over here? Okay. Okay. You.
They'll never know what
I'm lagging behind. They need to get over here. Backstab. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Activate this. There we go. Oh, there's more enemies. Fuck. Okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine.
This should be easy enough.
Okay, there's an archer. Ooh, hi.
On it.
Hello.
Cut them down! There's so many! That's it!
There we go.
Let's grab some glory!
Decapitation.
Let's go! Take that!
Alright. We got the fucking massacre up in here.
Let's get started. This should be easy
Alpha.
enough.
And then there's a crate over here. Yeah. Snatch that right up. Thank you. Ooh, a death root. Okay. Let's head on into the television. Okay. Once again, we activate and make sure everyone has their things activated. Okay. It's fine. Oops. Oh, okay. Let's go over here. Bye. Ooh, okay, hold. Everyone hold. Everyone please hold.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Yep.
This should be easy enough.
Disarm that. Thank you. Okay, everyone, go forward. Oops. I didn't mean to press C. Okay, guys. You need to focus on that emissary. Right the fuck up.
On it.
Victory shall be mine.
I mean it. You get that emissary done, and you're good. And you're good to go. Okay, get him. Okay, good. Fight him. Okay. Heal, striking. Okay, you need to heal. You need to back him up.
Weapons at the ready.
They got it. Let me just come over here and back them up, actually. There we go. Okay. Ah! You some people. Okay, hold on. You attack them. Alistair, heal.
That's right.
Do I have dual striking on? Nope. Okay, good. There you go. Alright, guys.
Let's get started.
First room cleared. I remember dying so much in this room. Listen, I know, for the most part, you guys haven't really, this is like the first time experiencing Dragon Age and all that stuff. And, you know, you're in for a ride. But I'm sorry if I am too nostalgic with it, like reminiscing a lot and stuff like that. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, but it does happen. Okay.
Let's get started. On it.
Okay. Friendly fire, guys. Friendly fire.
Had it coming.
Right. Let's get started.
This guy down too. There you go. Alright, guys. Another room down. Another one
This should
past
be
us.
easy enough.
So yeah, as I was saying, we'll try to be keep it to a minimum. Unless you guys like that. In that case, I won't.
As you wish. Right.
But what I was trying to say is that I remember that first room kicking my butt because of that
Let's
trap
get started.
combined with the like mage.
What?
It was like a deadly combo.
Light as a feather, silent
go.
as a wraith.
So yeah. So there's a hole. Straight to the deep roads. Oh, there we go.
Great.
Any mages? No. No. Who are you attacking? Attack someone, please. Attack one of them, please. You set me on fire, goddammit. I feel like half health, so yeah. Okay. Decapitation. Alright, see, it ain't that bad. I mean, we're in the hardcore mode, and it ain't that bad. I got it a lot. Except that I say that, but I know that as soon as I say that, I'll jinx myself.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Why attack the tower at all, unless they know the plan?
Now that's a scary thought. They couldn't know about the plan. How? They're not that smart, are they? At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Okay. On with the plan. Let me just loot real quick. I can't help it.
To the shadows.
Except I can, but I don't want to. Okay.
Very well. Right.
Cool. You. Get over here. Okay, never mind. Go over here. God damn it. Okay, cool. Nice. Give it a second. Give it a second. Okay, there you go.
Light as a feather, silent as a wraith.
Get over here. And get them. You. I need you to attack him. Stop lighting me on fire. You know, at this point, I just need to, like, start taking these warm spells. Because the mage keeps lighting me on fire every time I go to defend him, and it's not his fault. I know it's the friggin' tactics I have set up. But it is annoying.
Time for a little stealth,
Victory shall be mine.
Careful you don't get set on fire. Okay.
Right. On it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Get him.
This should be easy enough.
Wait. No. Don't. You're gonna get acid. I see that, and then I got acid.
Right. Let's get started.
There you go. Stir. I need you to get out of there. You. Let's throw another. Oh, never mind. Alistair, keep attacking. You, come over here.
Victory shall be mine. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Yeah, that's right.
Alright, there you go. Wasn't that bad. Collect that. Get that. Loot everyone.
On it.
Dun, dun,
As you wish.
dun, 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 dun.
Let's get started.
And another one down. Another one
This should be
down.
easy enough.
Another one past dust.
Curse it.
Okay. Okay. No wages. I forgot to turn on myself, but it's fine.
Creatures.
You just scratch it a little bit. Okay.
Right.
Okay, no, get out of here. Because you already know where that's going. What the mage is going to do.
Desperation is a tough. Curse you. Right. You're getting sloppy.
I think we work well together.
Oh, I think so too, Alistair. Okay. Third floor.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Light as a feather, silent as a wraith.
Okay. Bit of a dungeon crawl segment, but that's okay. It is, after all, a little bit based off of D&D. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? Oh, not again. We're... Okay, I need to heal. Alistair needs to heal. He needs to heal as well. We all need to heal. We all need a little bit of therapy, okay?
You had it coming.
Okay, I got stunned. Thank you guys for helping me out here. There you go. Okay, guys.
On it. As you wish.
Okay, spells.
To the shadows.
Alistair? Lead the charge?
As you wish. That lever over there.
God damn it. What happened? Why am I no longer invisible?
Weapons at the ready.
Get the dogs! Who let the dogs out?
This should be easy.
Who let the dogs out? Nice, Alistair leveled up. I leveled up too. The power of a Mabari bite. You don't mess with a Mabari, especially not in Ferelden. I mean, you never mess with them point blank, but especially not in Ferelden, you know what I mean? They are trained. Let me level up real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we can do combat training. And then this one. And then stare. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so I'll start. Yeah, there you go. That's all I wanted. I'm just implementing a wall. Let's save. Alright. Hello. Okay, guys. Let's focus. Stun him. Stun him with our beauty.
Right.
Look at how beautiful we are. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on?
Let's get started.
I look out and all I see are a bunch of Mabari.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
And one of them is like overwhelming her logs. I'm like, what? I hear a big ass crunch and I'm like, huh?
Right.
Get him. Alright, guys. Oh, nice. We cleared it. Let me just loot. Loot real quick. So, yeah.
We need to get to the
Damn
beacon.
it.
Let's get started.
The king needs Loghain to charge.
I didn't mean to click on Alistair.
Right.
So yeah, as I was saying, a bit of a dungeon crawl, but it is based on D&D a little bit. It's not D&D game, you know, but it's based on D&D, kind of like tabletop RPG, kind of top-down strategy aspect. Dungeon crawling is a little bit of, you know, a D&D trademark. Not trademark, but, you know, something that's really well known in D&D. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn on myself. You can tell that I've said this before, but you can tell that the last time I played Origins, I played as a warrior. You can just tell.
Right.
There you go. I got 2-for-1 combo.
As you wish. On it.
Okay, guys. Boss fight time. Boss fight time, guys. Boss fight time. First things first. Get our priorities straight. Okay. Get that one on. You. Okay. Get behind him. Okay, guys. We need to... Let's see who he's targeting. He's targeting Mage. Of course he is. He always targets a Mage. So, Mage, you need to run. You need to run. You need to run. Run like your life depends on it, because it does. Right now. Oh god. Oh wow. Okay. You need to paralyze him. Cool. Heal. Everyone, attack. You're okay. I'm not.
Let's make this quick.
I'm not even gonna. Okay.
On your guard.
He's stunned, but he's not. He's stunned, but he's not stunned. You know what I mean? Everyone do a small heals. Mage is gonna do another ring around the rosy. If he lives. If he lives. Okay, no. Alistair got the kill. Nice. What
shall I do?
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
First boss fight of the game.
Let's get started.
Technically second if you don't want to count the side quest boss fight in the Korcari Wilds. And yeah. Gain it a little bit in my benefit. Let's head on to the next cutscene.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Everyone's dead. We're dead. Duncan's dead. Everyone died, and that's how Dragon Age Origins ended.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
She rescued me. You mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend? You mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Thank you for helping me, Morgan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are you safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be of royal blood, you know.
Yet now you are a surface dwarf. My king's ransom might be a long time coming.
How did she manage to rescue us, exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Yes, please.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
So those survivors could be rescued?
If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
Okay. Why did Terran Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Alright, guys. Let's do a quick little codex entry. This one. Unlock has updated. I don't remember if we read the Orphans, but Emissaries is definitely an episode. It was read before. Genlocks are the most common. They're sneaky. Alphas. In any group of Genlocks, there is usually one who is dominant, as the tallest, strongest, and smartest of their kind. Yeah, we read this one. They direct and bully others in combat. Emissaries, the most intelligent of the alphas, become gifted sorcerers with many abilities akin to blood magic. These are the emissaries and usually only appear during a blight. Ogre. Towering over their darkspawn kin, the massive ogres are a rare sight on the battlefield. Traditionally, they only appear during a blight, but some records claim that ogres have been spotted in the deep roads hunting alone or in small groups. At least one report by the Grey Wardens claims that an ogre was spotted alone in the Korcari Wilds in 919 Dragon, which is pretty near the current date. Though it was weakened and easily dispatched, up to 100 of these creatures can accompany a darkspawn horde at any one time during a blight, often using their great strength to burst through fortifications and demolish the front lines of the opposing army. They use brute force to charge their enemies like bulls, slam the ground with their fists to shake enemies off of their feet, and hurl giant rocks into the face of oncoming foes. Melee can be difficult against a giant that snatches a warrior up in one hand, crushing the life out of him or beating him into oblivion with the other hand. The nimble can try to wiggle his way free, or an ally can attempt an array of stunning blows on an ogre to free the comrade in danger. Grey Warden lore urges caution when slaying an ogre, unless it is ensured that they have received a major wound to the head or the heart. It is possible that they are lying dormant and will regenerate to full health within a matter of minutes. During a blight, most Grey Wardens recommend burning all darkspawn to ashes, dead, quote-unquote, dead ogres in particular. Okay. And we got the Harvard of Aegis shield after our fight with the ogre. So, Havard, I don't know why I said Harvard. Havard's Aegis, that's what it's called. Havard was Mavarath's closest friend. They were children together in the same way Avar... Okay. Let's try this again. I can't read. Let's rewind. And let's try this again. Havard's Aegis. Havard was Mavarath's closest friend. They were children together in the same Avar clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Mavarath dubbed him, quote-unquote, Havard the Aegis, better to have at his side than any shield. Mavarath brought Havard with him to meet with the Teventers. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without his Aegis. When he understood that Mavarath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Teventer soldiers. The Teventers struck him down, and Mavarath left him for dead. But Aegis was not so easily destroyed. Havard lived and made his way gravely wounded to the gates of Minrathous to stop the execution. Too late. He found only the ashes of the prophet, left to the wind and rain. When his fingers touched the ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw a vision of Andraste dressed in cloth and starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "Rise, Aegis of the faith. The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." His wounds healed instantly, and with new strength, Havard gathered up Andraste's remains and carried them safely back to the lands of the Alamari. So, some of you may be wondering who the heck is Andraste, and to that we'll get to that in the next category. For now, let's get into the dogs in Ferelden. I am frequently asked during my travels in other lands to explain the dogs omnipresent in Ferelden. Inevitably, I tell my foreign questioners that there are no more dogs in my homeland than in their own. In every civilized corner of Thedas, an astute observer will notice dogs employed in hunting game, keeping barns and storehouses free of vermin, herding livestock, guarding homes, and even used as beasts of burden in the mountains. It is simply that Fereldans show appreciation for the work that our dogs do, and perhaps the reason for that is tangled up in mythology. Hafter, the first man to be named Tern, the hero who united our Alamari ancestors to drive back the Darkspawn of the Second Blight, was reputed to be the son of a werewolf. Now, perhaps this was meant to be some comment on his temperament, or simply a way of making a great man even larger than life. But more than half the noble families of Ferelden claim to be descendants of Hafter, and consequently many of our people believe that they have some distant kinship with wolves. It is only good manners to be polite to one's kin. By Brother Genitivi. Okay, we're going to skip over characters for now, go straight to books and songs, so we can talk about the history of the Chantry, and henceforth talk a little bit about Andraste. The first blight devastated Tevinter Imperium. Not only had the Darkspawn ravaged the countryside, but Tevinter citizens had to face the fact that their own gods had turned against them. Dumat, the old god once known as the Dragon of Silence, had risen to silence the world, and despite the frenzied pleas for help, the other old gods did nothing. The people of the Imperium began to question their faith, murdering priests and burning temples to punish their gods for not returning to help. In those days, even after the devastation of the First Blight, the Imperium stretched across the known world. Fringed with barbarian tribes, the Imperium was well prepared for invasions and attacks from without. Fitting, then, that the story of its downfall begins from within. The people of the far northern and eastern reaches of the Imperium rose up against their powerful overlords in rebellion. The Tevinter Magisters summoned demons to put down these small rebellions, leaving corpses to burn as examples to all who would dare revolt. The Imperium began to tear itself apart from within, throngs of angry and disillusioned citizens doing what centuries of opposing armies could not. But the Magisters were confident in their power, and they could not imagine surviving a blight only to be destroyed by their own subjects. Even after the blight, Tevinter commanded an army larger than that of any other organized nation in Thedas, but that army was scattered and its morale dwindling. The ruin of Tevinter was such that the Alamari barbarians, who had spread their clans and holds over the wilderness of the Ferelden Valley at the far southeast edge of the Imperium, saw weakness in their enemy, and, after an age of oppression, embarked on a campaign not only to free their own lands, but to bring down mighty Tevinter as well. The leaders of that blessed campaign were the great barbarian warlord, Mafra, and his wife, Andraste. Their dreams and ambitions would change the world forever. From the Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitivi. So, obviously that's chapter 1. We'll get more into the Chantry as a whole, the more codexes we collect, but the Chantry does have a pretty big impact in Thedas. So, you'll not only learn more about it in codex entries, you'll learn more about it as we play the game. So we got King Kaelin. He fell in battle alongside Duncan at Ostagar. Sir Cothrian. Some of us know what honor and loyalty are. Cothrian came to Loghain's service the hard way. She belonged to a poor family and was out doing work on the farm when she saw a man on horseback being attacked by several bandits. She rushed to his assistance and found out belatedly that the man that she quote-unquote saved was none other than the great hero Loghain. Though she was hardly more than a child, he took her in, offering her a position with his soldiers, and she climbed through the ranks through sheer determination, becoming the commander of Merrick's shield. Loghain's elite soldiers was the proudest moment of her life. Duncan. He was killed in battle against overwhelming numbers of Darkspawn at Ostagar, alongside King Kaelin. Logan McTeer. During the Battle at Ostagar, he fled the field, leaving King Kaelin and the Grey Wardens to die. Alright. So that is all of our codex entries. Let's continue on with... loot that. Let's continue on with our quest. Reunite with Alistair. See. Dragons were once worshipped by the ancient Tevinter and existed in number until the Navarran hunted them down, and it's only recently that they saw another dragon, and that's why it's called the Dragon Age.
Here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I wasn't gonna read it out. I was like, oh, that's actually important lore. Let me read it. I'm not. Oh, this one makes more sense. It takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you say this?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Will you fight this Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
So we should go to him then?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
What about those treaties Flemeth gave us?
See? There is a smart lass.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'd be happy with just staying alive, to be honest.
Come to think of it, that would be nice.
Well, don't expect me to do everything. There is, however, one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Ha ha!
Excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Alright, take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours. I may have answers. Ask.
You?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
Have you never...
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that you?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
To the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering, then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Fair. How are you going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
You don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Darkspawn are camped farther into the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
And what skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Love to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Alright, I have no more questions now.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
One minute real quick before we leave.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
You could come with us, you know.
I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
And what has the world?
That is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere.
But you're more powerful than we are.
It is not a matter of power. No one person in all of Thedas has enough power to stand against a blight. Were that the case, sending you two would be quite the jest. What is important is that you are both Grey Wardens. Your task is to unite the land, inspire its men, and turn them from their petty politics to face the archdemon. In that, you are more powerful than I by far. I am but an old woman whom the world has largely forgotten.
Some questions?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
What's your magic?
What good would it do you? You are no mage. It is sufficient that I have passed on my knowledge to Morrigan, and I pass her on to you.
Like a worn dress or an old pair of shoes.
Are you still here? You cannot give them away, apparently.
Have you lived in the wilds?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. You may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her.
You don't seem very happy about that.
I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete.
And what will you do once we're done?
Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. Bah! May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
Do you have any advice?
About the Darkspawn?
About anything.
Then hear this. I laugh at a world full of stupid humans who ignore the Blight's evil and abandon their vigilance to chase mortal goals. Remember, it is up to you to destroy the Blight. Pray not for someone else to destroy it. It will always nip at your heels.
No questions.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
the ending of the Battle of Ostagar. We have officially finished like our first chapter, and off we are to Lothering to continue with Act 2 of the game. But above all else, this marks the end of this video. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the game in general. It is like one of my comfort games. So I'm just happy to share in this hyperfixation mood. So yeah. Have a good day, a good evening, and a good night. And take care. Have a good evening next time.